Well, Marco, job done and through to the next round, and when you look at the balance of play, deservedly so as well.
Yes, I think it's clear that we deserve to be there. We deserve to go to win the next round. I think we did prove on the pitch that we are a better side. Simple as that. So it's a little bit tricky when you make so many changes in 1-11. Doesn't matter the individual quality, because all of them, they are big players for us, and they are more than capable to start any game. But 10 changes is always an impact. But the performance-wise was a good one. The only thing that probably we can look back and we think that we should have done better in terms of last decision and the chances we created. We arrived so many times in dangerous areas with intensity, with the quality until there, and the last definition, last moment, last finishing was not at the level. Okay, Stoke defended well their box as well with many players, but the amount of moments that we arrived there, we should have created more clear-cut chances to score. After a tricky start, when you could see the early goal, the reality that the reaction was very good from us. We kept the tempo, we kept intensity in the game. This type of games is important to keep the intensity there, because we start to see more fatigue from the opposition side when the game came from the final stages or second half. And we did create enough to score more goals. The only thing that we should have scored more goals from the game, because at half-time losing 1-0 was really not fair result for us, the amount of chances that we created. And second half the story was the same. I know that we had a very good save from Benja in one moment, important moment, a good save in a counter-attack from them. Apart from that situation, there's everything about us, playing in our offensive half most of the times, playing always there, creating chances from both sides. Individual point of view, some good performance too was a good way to go for the next round of the Cup.
Did you have to say anything at half-time when we found ourselves 1-0 down, or did you feel like the reaction was already there from your players?
The reaction was there. I felt the good thing from the game that I never felt our team nervous or anxious, even if you are losing 1-0. That is not good to be back in score. It's not good the first time that they arrive in our box they scored. We have to be more solid in that moment. You cannot concede. Okay, credits to them, but you cannot concede so easy in that situation. But it was good to see the team that keep the identity, keep the intensity, as I said before. At half-time we readjust some things, we gave some feedback, but we showed them the trust that in the way we are doing, you are going to score, because we are feeling that the chances are coming for us and the goal will come for us, and was the reality in the beginning of the second half again. And the changes came much more from fatigue than from something that we wanted to change in the game, because most of the players, they were playing well, and the team overall was playing in a way that I felt that is going to give us the conditions to win the game like we won.
And it was Kevin who got the equaliser. I think I saw him back there with the Man of the Match trophy in his hands as well. How nice is it to see him with a smile on his face?
No, it's very important. He's a young player, a young lad, but very talented player. That is clear. He's a little bit of shock sometimes when you come from a different competition to Premier League. Even if he has the enough experience playing away from Brazil in a different competition, completely different competition. In my opinion, Premier League is a completely different animal, and for you to adapt for a young player is not so easy. He's adapting. In some moments, he's adapting quicker. Other moments, he had a little bit of breaks, but nice to see him. When he's in his moment, in the best afternoon, when the team can provide moments for him, 1v1 situations, is very, very, very strong, and we know that is the reason why we brought him for the football club. It's about the last definition from himself. It's about the last moment and the way he's going to define better the moments in terms of assists or goals. Physical point of view is in a different stage right now that he was when he arrived. That is a good thing from himself, and I'm pleased with him. Some individual performance in a good level. Oscar Bow from the other side started to show his quality as well, and from both sides we were strong. Nice to have Josh and Rodrigo back. They play a big part in our good beginning of the season as well with good performance. Nice to have them back, and all the others, okay? All the others around. Harrison Reed with another good performance, solid performance from him. Player that knows clear our identity and what we need. Alex, another game, was not possible to rest him. Probably was a good game to rest him, but with not many solutions to rest him. And the back line was solid enough, plus Benja on the goal, to have a good performance overall and a good response from the players.
And just finally, the travelling supporters today travelled in their numbers, in fine voice throughout the match. You must have been very happy with that.
And they deserve. They love the cup like we love. The FA Cup is a lovely competition. Sometimes for the British players it's more easy to understand. From the other people, we have to not to convince them, to show them how this competition is so special. For people from my age, I grew up in Portugal, having the chance to watch FA Cup games on TV, and was unbelievable good for us. Is the moment that you start to feel what means the English football and this lovely competition. And of course we have to be serious, and the players, the main thing for me, the players, they were so serious in the approach again. Is something that you can perform better or not, but you were really serious. Doesn't matter if you have changes or not in the 11, you are really serious. And the fans, they were as well. If you come in this number to support our team and to be with our team and be back in score, and they were vocal there, and they support the team. They deserve the good second half from us, scoring in the end. They were supporting the team, and it's a great feeling now they go home. Let's hope we can have their support again in a long journey next week again in a big game for us against Sunderland.